Ahí voy, ahí voy, ahí voy. Ahí voy, ahí voy, ahí voy. Ahí voy, ahí voy, ahí voy. ¡Ahí viene Petunia! Good morning, y'all, y buenos días. So, Petunia está siguiendo a Luna. She's just chasing her. I just wanted to share our day with y'all today. Venga, Petunia! Very slow morning. Petunia! Can y'all see her little path? Anyways, very slow, intentional morning. I woke up kind of early just so that I can have a little bit of time to myself. It usually never works, y'all. I get up at around 6 every day, and if I stay in bed till like 6:30, then Guali will stay in bed until 6:30. But when I wake up at 6, he gets up at like 6:15, and so they don't really give me time, but it's okay. I really enjoy like seeing the sunrise through the window. It's like super calming, especially like right now, super crisp mornings. But right now we are just finishing up on feeding the animals. I usually feed the dogs first because their food is in the garage, so it's easy. And right now we're at the barn feeding the pigs. And Petunia knows. She knows what time it is. Mowgli! Of course, it was like a struggle to try to get the new bag open, the new bag of pig feed. It's always either hit or miss with bags of feed, with the little like latch to open them. This is like super specific, but I need to rant because it's so annoying. Manufacturers of pig feed, the little strap, and you're supposed to be able to just pull it, and then like the whole thing just opens and you can fill your container and whatever. But half the time it doesn't, and almost always when it doesn't, I don't have my knife on me. And so I was just in there struggling with one arm because of Kuali, and I finally got it done, and I'm legit out of breath. So now that we're done feeding the animals, we're just gonna kind of walk around, get some fresh air, dar las gracias, ¿verdad, Luna? And then so our my brother-in-law and sister-in-law have a cat that they no longer want to have in their home, and so I am thinking that we're gonna adopt the cat. And so we're just trying to get everything prepped. They're gonna be a barn cat, especially right now in the winter. We definitely could use a barn cat because we will get mice in the barn, and that's not really good for the rest of the animals that are in the barn. And we'll be able to give it a loving home, and they'll be nice and warm and snuggly in the barn all winter anyways. And then during the rest of the time, they'll obviously be able to just kind of roam around. They're fixed and everything, and so we're kind of excited about that. Luna's very excited about it. But yeah, so right now we're just gonna go on a walk and dar las gracias, and then we're gonna go get started with clase in a little bit. Gracias a la tierra, sí.
It's all the way down there.
Sí, está hasta abajo. So now we are going to do a science experiment. So I will link down below all of the books that we use, and I'll also link down below all of the different activities that we've been doing. But this one I talked about in our curriculum hall. It's the DK workbooks. It's the pre-K science workbook. And there's all kinds of really fun experiments to do in there. And so right now we're learning about mixtures. So it calls for milk, a glass, and some juice. And so we've got our little spoon right here. And Luna, primero tiene que probar la leche, después probar el jugo de naranja, and then we're gonna mix it together and see what that tastes like. All right, now that we're done with our little science experiment, we're about to get started with reading. So these are the board books that we're going through today. And then these are the bigger books that we're going through today. Ahorita estamos leyendo este libro, Wally se durmió. We're just reading it. And it explains children who live all over the world, and Luna brought over the globe. And so we're finding the country that they live in on the globe. So now, Wally's asleep. We read bastantes libros, ¿verdad? And now, ¿qué tiene?
Nothing.
Oh, y ahora vamos a empezar a cocinar because we have about 30 minutes before Papa gets home. And so we have some leftover rice thing that I made. It was originally a soup. So I made a soup with vegetable broth, some wild rice, some zucchini, and some butternut squash. And then like it reduced to the point where it's just like a rice thing. It's really, really good, but it's definitely not a soup anymore. And so we're going to steam some purple potatoes and maybe do, ¿qué más podemos comer con el arroz? Pan tostado. We've got some artisan bread that we can toast up, so we might do that. ¿Qué más? ¿Va a tomar jugo de naranja?
We already.
Oh, ya tomó?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're about to go get started on that. For lunch, we're having that leftover rice pilaf thing. I don't know what you would even call it, but it's wild rice with sweet potatoes, not sweet potatoes, butternut squash, and zucchini and kale in it. We've got some frijoles. We got some alfalfa sprouts that I sprout here at home, some Japanese potatoes, and then some green beans from the garden. So now that we are done eating lunch, we always come outside, especially now that we really only have a few weeks left of being able to just casually walk outside without having to bundle up. So we just come sit outside right now. I have Hip Hop Speaks to Children, a celebration of poetry. And so we're just gonna sit outside and read this book and then just kind of roam around. look up between you eat. Nana's like running circles around us, and so we're just enjoying the outside.
More right here.
El árbol. So right now I just got done making some oat milk, and then I made some arroz en leche. And for supper we're just gonna do pasta with some veggies. So we've got kale, zucchini, and I'm gonna put some frijoles that we have left over. Wally is feeling very, very poopy right now. His tooth is coming out, and so
I want arroz curtido.
quiere arroz curtido. But yeah, so I've just been kind of holding him most of the day because I know that he's just really not feeling well. That tooth is gnarly. So once Zach got home, we ate our supper, and then everyone commenced to, oh, there's a spider right there. Everyone started wrestling. So we've been really, really into wrestling and like UFC style fighting. I actually used to do Taekwondo with my family back in Louisiana, and it was super, super fun. And so we're really excited that Luna's like super hype about it. But yeah, we did that, and then we went outside. And then I'm so excited because we went over to my brother-in-law's house, and on the side of the road there's like tons of persimmon trees. And so one of these days me, Luna, and Quali are gonna go, and we're gonna go harvest a bunch of persimmons. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, today was just a super chill, awesome day. I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all really request these vlogs, and I'm more than happy to make them for y'all. As always, if y'all have any comments or questions, head over to my Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.